last night, as my wont on Sunday, I don't watch a lot of television, but I went to Neon, which I've got to say, Neon, which is like the Sky on demand thing. Neon is way better than Netflix these days. I'm just saying, I think their content's better. And I watched a documentary called After Truth, Disinformation and the Real Cost of Fake News, an American documentary. Can I just highly, highly recommend that documentary to you? After Truth, Disinformation and the Cost of Fake News. A very good documentary that looks at Pizzagate and goes to the pizza shop that was targeted in that terrible thing and by fake news. Goes into some senatorial races and gets deep inside a right-wing fake news operation that fails completely. It's such a good documentary. I absolutely recommend it to you. But fake news happens here too. And the latest fake news conspiracy theory that seems to be doing the rounds in New Zealand is that a guy called Graham Phillips is somehow being held illegally by the New Zealand government because of his anti-vax views and is a political prisoner. Facebook pages have sprung up called saying Free Graham Phillips. His wife has put up and taken down various posts about him. And amongst, look, I'm just going to use the terms I used, amongst the anti-vaccine conspiracy theorists, and there are such people, Graham Phillips seems to be becoming something of a martyr. And indeed, because I monitor and watch such things, over the weekend I got into the Graham Phillips story and tried to find some facts. And because I'm a journalist and I've been doing this a long time, I think I have a pretty clear view of what has happened with Graham Phillips. There are, I understand, restrictions on what I can say about Graham Phillips, but I'm pretty sure I can say this to you. Graham Phillips is not a political prisoner. I have found no evidence of political interference in Graham Phillips' incarceration. He has been held in remand. I understand he's currently at Spring Hill Prison since his arrest on December 7th, following a raid on his home. He has been charged with serious offences, but I can't say what they are. And he has 3 times appeared for bail and had it denied. From my investigations, there is nothing untoward in what has happened to Graham Phillips. Due process has been accorded him. He has competent legal representation. I can find no evidence of conspiracy against him. I can find no evidence of persecution against him. He has allegedly committed some serious crimes, and he is going through our process of justice, through the justice system. There is no conspiracy here, and I have looked for it, and I have looked for the indications of it. So all of you people who say that Graham Phillips is a political prisoner and this is all terrible, and who stupidly say this is all down to Jacinda Ardern, I can tell you with my hand on my heart, this is simply not true. You are making things up, and to be honest, you're being very, very, very naughty boys and girls. It is the idea that there is some gulag and this guy's being poorly treated or persecuted. He is getting the same treatment as any other prisoner on remand in this country, given the nature of the crimes he is accused of. And he has 3 times been denied bail, I understand. I understand that is, or the reasons for that have been presented. And I understand, like anyone, he has access to legal counsel and rights of appeal. So I would say to all of you who are running around like chooks with your heads chopped off, screaming conspiracy and screaming that this man is somehow a victim of something corrupt, there is simply no evidence of that. That is fake news. right here in New Zealand. And could I suggest that you all simply calm down, maybe have a cup of tea and a lie down even. Calm down and let justice do its thing. Let justice do its thing. And in the fullness of time, I am confident that the entire story will be told, because justice must not only be done, it must be seen to be done. But there are circumstances in many cases where certain procedures are followed. That means some things are not revealed for a while. But I say, be still your beating hearts, conspiracy theorists. There is a story here, and I'm sure that responsible and professional news media will tell the Graham Phillips story in time. But in the meantime, the amateurs and the conspiracy theorists should get a life.